Let's try to solve this question. So in this question it's been asked that calculate molecular formula of a compound whose empirical formula is CH2O and vapor density is 30. Okay, so what do we have to calculate over here? We have to calculate the molecular formula. What is given? So compound whose empirical formula. So empirical formula is given, which is CH2O, and the vapor density is given, which is 30. Okay, so let's see how can we solve this type of question. So first of all, we need to calculate the molecular formula. Okay, so if we want to calculate the molecular formula, then what is the formula for the molecular formula? So it's N into empirical formula. Am I right? N into empirical formula. Okay, do we know empirical formula? Yes sir, we know empirical formula. It's CH2O. So let's substitute CH2O over here. So CH2O is over here. So let's multiply it with N and we'll get this molecular formula, right? But we don't know the value of N. So can we calculate N? Yes, we can calculate N. What is the formula for calculating N? Okay, so it's basically molecular weight upon empirical formula weight. Okay, do I know molecular weight? No, but can we calculate it? Yes, molecular weight is equals to 2 into vapor density. Is vapor density given? Yes, 30 given. So 2 into 30 is equals to 60. So are we knowing now molecular weight? Yes sir, it is 60, but we still don't know the empirical formula weight. So how can we calculate the empirical formula weight? We have to just add the atomic weights of the elements present in the empirical formula. What is empirical formula? CH2O. So I will say empirical formula weight is equals to 1 carbon plus 2 hydrogen plus 1 oxygen. What is the atomic weight of carbon? 12. What is the atomic weight of hydrogen? 1. What is the atomic weight of oxygen? 16. So when you add all of these, you get the answer is equals to 30. You get the answer is equals to 30. 12 plus 16 is 28 plus 2 becomes 30. Okay. Now 60 by 30. Now we know the molecular weight. Now we know the empirical formula weight. So 60 by 30 is nothing but the 2. So value of N is 2. So hence we can say the molecular formula is equals to value of N is 2 into empirical formula was CH2O. So it's very simple, 2 into CH2O becomes C2H4O2. So what is the molecular formula? C2H4O2. Okay, you can also write it like C2O2H4, but I prefer to write in a C2H4O2. Okay, so let's see again how we come to the final answer. So first of all, we know the molecular formula, it is N into CH2O, N into empirical formula was given, which is CH2O, so we substituted CH2O over here. Okay, but we still wasn't knowing the value of N, but we know the formula N, which is M molecular weight upon empirical formula weight. The molecular weight was not given, but we know the formula 2 into vapor density, so we calculated the molecular weight. Okay, then comes the empirical formula weight. So empirical formula weight is, we just have to add the total number of atomic weights of the total number of atoms. Okay, so it comes out to be 30. So 60 by 30 becomes 2. Okay, the value of N was 2. Then we substitute this value into the molecular formula. Okay, the formula of the molecular formula, it becomes 2 into CH2O, which is C2H4O2. Okay, again, if you have any doubt regarding this question or any other question, you can comment your doubt in the comment section and we'll make a dedicated video for your doubt. Okay.